All right, PGA show. This is, well, day 2. Wow. How many times have we been here?
My first one was 1986.
Ooh, that's
that
before.
Was the year of the Challenger disaster.
Ouch. All right, so PGA show, we're here with Mark, Grand Poobah, all things Nippon in the U.S., and he is the guy that we talk to when we need answers as far as what can we use these for, technical aspects. He helps the custom guys out just a boatload, right? A boatload. And today we're going to talk about a couple of things. Number one, they have a new shaft offering, and is the 850 Neo. All right. Just before he starts talking about it, the 950 Neo was released last year or the year before?
A couple years ago.
Yeah, and it has been a really good shaft in our fitting system. It is being used, and it did exactly what he said it would do, and it was received very, very well for the people that we tend to fit. So, 850 Neo.
Okay, so to begin, the story of the 850 Neo is, just like Jim referenced, began with a 950 model, which was our flagship product, and we wanted to create a further expansion of our line, and it led to a whole new family, the Neo family. The 950 Neo and the 950 GH are the exact same metal, the exact same weight. The difference being the 950 Neo has a little stiffer midsection, so it's really designed for a golfer who's maybe likes that 98 gram stiff weight, but is a little more aggressive swing. The tendency is also to get the ball up in the air a little bit easier with today's stronger lofted clubs that tend to launch it a little flatter. And so the 850 Neo then is just an extension of the new Neo family, and the 850 Neo is just a lighter version of that exact same 950 Neo product.
So again, it's a little firmer in the midsection, in the 85 category, we'll call it, from the 95 to 85 category. So they still come in the same flex categories?
The 950 is a little more expansive. It fits a little more golfers, so we have a few more SKUs. The 850 right now is regular flex and stiff flex.
Okay, so regular and stiff. Again, for the guy that likes or a gal for that matter, that likes the lighter flavor in the weight, but needs a little more aggressive and can help get that ball going up in the air.
You got it.
All righty. So questions that I get asked quite a bit is, we have the Modus line. The Modus is quite the most popular line that we have, right, other than the GH. And they have these numbers that come after them.
Yeah.
So we got the 105s, we got 115s, we got 120s, 125s, 130s, and everybody just thinks, well, it's just the same weight or different weights of the same thing, and couldn't be further from the truth.
Right. The very misunderstood in shafts is we all know weight, we all know flex, but what's misunderstood is profile. Profile is measuring the individual sections of a shaft as to the stiffness, and then drawing the whole pattern of how a shaft bends. So, for example, the 120 model, very soft in the butt, really soft in the mid, really stiff in the tip. That's for a slower loading swing. It isn't just a 120 gram player. It's for a guy who maybe has a lot of power. That shaft has won the British Open, but it's for somebody who applies it more evenly. And then you have our almost opposite Modus is the Tour 130. That product is stiffer, really stiff in the butt section, super stiff in the midsection, and softer in the tip. And that stiffer, super stiff midsection is designed for that hard-loading golfer who really wants to feel stability, control, uniformity, no matter how hard they go at it. And for that player to play the 120 would be a disaster, but it's a lovely experience and a high performance experience for the hard loading, fast swinging player for the Tour 130.
And so that not only just those two, but our 105s or 115s or 125s, all just a little bit different, right?
Those babies then are a little bit different. Exactly, they fit right in the middle. They're not the 120 profile that's like a steady swing, or the harder swing, faster transition swing of the Tour 130. They're kind of in the middle, and they're offered in 3 weights: 105, 115, 125.
And then of course all the various flexes. So again, with the Nippon product, you have the GH, which is what I would say is the smoother swinging, and it gets into some ultralight weights. Then you have the Neo, which is for the lighter weights but a little more aggressive. Then we have the Modus that fits just all kinds of different players, but maybe a more avid golfer type person.
Higher speed player, and with different swing types.
Right. And that gets us around. It gets us around the course in basically every kind of model, every kind of shape and size of club, and shape and size of golfer. I mean, it just really it fits it's a really good range that fits a lot of folks, and I can attest to it because we fit a lot of folks in the Modus and the GH numbers all year long, and it turned out very, very well. And I get feedback of how the club feels when they hit it, right? And it just feels better. Well, when it feels better and they got more confidence, they hit it better and scores go lower. And that's where we're at.
Right on the button.
So there we go, man. So if you want more information, where does one go to find out about the Nippon Shaft?
NipponShaft.com. And I would say you go to any golf shop that has test clubs and compare them. That's really where you get the most information, when you're able to compare 2 shafts that have the same look but have different profiles. Compare them, and your swing will feel the difference, and your ball will show the difference.
There we go. So if you have any more questions, put them in the show notes below, and if I can't answer them, I'll get a hold of Mark, and one way or another, we will get you an answer. And again, Mark, thank you so very much yet again.
Thanks, Jim.
We'll make sure that the actual audio comes there. Last year, the audio was bad.
And we'll see you next year.
For certain. And let's see your scores. Go low.